We're going to practice 2 fraction questions that most students should know by the end of grade 5. I understand that math can be challenging to tackle alone. This channel is here to support and assist you or your child in learning math. What you'll need: a pencil, download our video worksheet, link in the comments, or use your own piece of paper, and time to use your brain, so no calculators are allowed. Here's a look at 2 fraction questions that we're going to solve. Feel free to pause and solve the question on your own first, or watch Ms. John guide you through the solutions. Feel free to use the timestamp below to go directly to the answer key. Question number 1. We're going to use this image to answer this 3-part question. We're going to write a fraction for the parts shaded in. But first, let's make an equation. So we're first going to find the total, then we're going to find the number of parts in the image shaded in. And just in case, shaded in is the same as colored in. So let's begin. So let's first count the total number of parts in this image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 parts in total. Now let's count the number of parts shaded in. 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 parts shaded in. Therefore, the fraction is 3/7. Write a fraction for the parts not shaded in. But let's first make an equation. So we're going to find the total number of parts in the image. Then we're going to find the total number of unshaded in parts in the image. So just in case, unshaded in is the same as not shaded in, which is the same as not colored in. So now that we know that, let's begin. So let's first find the total number of parts in the image. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The total number of parts in this image is 7. Now let's find the total number of parts not shaded in. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a total of 4 parts not shaded in, so the answer is 4. The final answer is 4/7. Now let's put each fraction that we found into a decimal and a percentage. Let's first start with the decimal. So we're going to take that equation and the fraction we found, so 3/7. And in order to get this fraction into a decimal, we must do top number divided into bottom number. Top number is 3, and then we're going to divide that into the bottom number, which is 7. So let's solve for the decimal. So we're going to do 3 divided by 7 in the calculator, and it should give you this. So this number is a little long, so our best bet is to shorten it before we find the percent. So let's find the rounded decimal. What we're going to do is round it to 2 decimal places. So let's underline the 2. We're going to create a rough box in order to help us round. In this rough box, we're going to write 3 digits. So 0.428. We're going to underline that 2, and then we're going to label the 2 and the 8. The 8 is going to impact that underlined 2. So we're going to label that 2 left, and we're going to label that 8 right. The 8 will tell the left side to go up by 1 or stay the same. Because the 8 is greater than 5, it will tell the left side to go up by 1. So the final answer will be 0.43. So that's your answer. Now we're going to find the percent. So when we find the percent, we're going to use a rounded decimal number. We're going to multiply that by the answer to this question. What is the highest mark you could get on the test? 100%. So we're going to times that by 100. So 0.43 times 100 equals 43. People often forget the percent sign when writing the percentage, so don't forget. So the answer is 43%. Now we're going to find the decimal for the unshaded in. So if we unshaded, here's a fraction. If you remember, 4/7. And we're going to put this fraction into a decimal. And in order to do that, we're going to do the top number divided into the bottom number. Top number divided into the bottom number. So in this case, it's going to be 4 divided by 7. So let's solve for the decimal. So we're going to plug 4 divided into 7 into the calculator. And you should get this answer. This answer is really long, so we're going to round the decimal to 2 decimal places. So let's first underline the 7. We're going to create a rough box, and in this rough box, we're going to write 3 digits, 0.571. Let's underline the 7, label the 7 the left side, and the number beside it we're going to label it the right side. The 1 will tell the left side to go up by 1 or stay the same. Because the 1 is less than 5, it will tell the left side to stay the same. So the answer will be 0.57. So now let's find the percent. So we're going to use the round decimal number. And we're going to multiply it by the answer to this question. What is the highest mark you could get on the test? The answer is 100%. So we're going to multiply that by 100. 0.57 times 100 equals 57. People often forget the percent sign when writing the percentage. So don't forget. So the answer is 57%. Question number 2, we're going to use this image to answer this 3-part question. We're going to write a fraction for the parts shaded in. So let's first write the equation. We got to find the total first, then we find the number of parts shaded in. So let's first find the total. So let's count how many rectangles are in this image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 parts in this image in total, so the answer is 20. Now we're going to write how many parts are shaded in. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 parts shaded in, so the answer is 10. Now we're going to write a fraction for the parts that are not shaded in. Again, let's write the equation. So we're going to find the total amount of parts in this image. Then we're going to find the number of parts that are not shaded in. First, let's count the total number of parts in this image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the answer is 20. Now we're going to count the number of parts not shaded in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The answer is 10. Now we're going to put both fractions into a decimal and a percent. So let's start with the decimal. So we're going to write the equation, and remember the fraction was 10 over 20. In order to put this fraction into a decimal, we must take the top number and divide into the bottom number. So 10 divided into 20. Let's solve for the decimal. So we're going to write this in our calculator, 10 divided into 20, and what does it give us? It gives us 0.5. Now we're going to find the percentage. So when working with percent, we're going to take the decimal number and we're going to multiply that by the answer to this question. What is the highest mark you can get on a test? 100%. So you're going to multiply 0.5 times 100. 0.5 times 100 equals 50. People often forget the percent sign when writing the percentage. So don't forget. The answer is 50%. Now let's find the decimal for the answer for this equation. So remember, it's 10 over 20. In order to put this fraction into a decimal, we must do top number divided by bottom number. And in this case, we're going to do 10 divided by 20. Let's solve for the decimal. So we're going to put this into our calculator, 10 divided by 20, and it's going to give us 0.5. Now let's find the percentage. When working with percent, we're going to use the decimal number, and then we're going to multiply it by the answer to this question. What is the highest mark you can get on the test? 100%. So you're going to multiply it by 100. 0.5 times 100 equals 50. People often forget the percent sign when writing the percent, so don't forget. The answer is 50%. Here's the answer key. If you got an answer wrong, use a timestamp to go back and check your solution. Good job at taking ownership over your education. You did it! See you in the next video.